Boom! What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What the fuck is happening? Hey, how y'all doing this morning? On this, it's a beautiful Saturday morning, y'all. I've been up, I've been up all night, just full of energy. You know what I'm saying? Full of energy, full of vitality. I'm so amped up and it's just this semen retention is some serious shit. And it's a lot I want to do today. However, my gym don't open until 8 o'clock, so I even called my people at work or hit them up and was like, yo, if y'all need some overtime today, motherfuckers, hit me up. I come in there and get that money because I'm about to run through a fucking brick wall out this bitch. You feel me? But nothing like starting a beautiful day out here in nature. Birds chiming. I'm out here all barefooted, walking around in the wet grass, just grounding myself, getting connected with nature. You feel me? So I wanted to talk to y'all this morning about first of all, let me start this off. My videos, as always, are unedited, uncut, unfiltered, unscripted. I just shoot from the hip. You feel me? But I want to talk about this semen retention and no fap. I had somebody hit me up and was like, a young cat didn't know what no fap was and fapping and semen retention. Like, it was words I never really heard of before or understood, because I do content here on YouTube, yeah, and I share it to my Facebook page. So, and I have like almost 4,000 followers on Facebook, way more. And I've been on that like 10 years, so I know a lot of people. So it's a lot of cats that's never heard of that terminology before, because they've never been in the manosphere, or they never been on YouTube like that to even understand that type of terminology. So I wanted to give some kind of insight on the terms and definitions of them. Okay, semen retention simply means retaining your seed. Meaning you're not ejaculating. Now, it's science behind this. It's ways to actually have orgasms without ejaculating. Now, this some Mantak Chia type stuff. He wrote in books on this. You can look up Mantak Chia. I'm not really on my laptop to actually leave the links. But you can look up Mantak Chia on YouTube, and he can explain how to do all this. But it's how you semen retention is either you're not having sex, or you are having sex but you are retaining your seed. You're not ejaculating, but you can have full body orgasms. You know what I'm saying? It's moving that sexual energy through your body, and that's a feeling and make your fucking head pop off. It's better than ejaculation, actually. Okay, that's semen retention. No fap is basically the same thing, but it's like just you're not masturbating. Fapping, of course, means male masturbation. And I think all men have done this probably more times than we care to admit or care to even talk about. But I'm just an older guy, and what I want to do, my purpose, is to enlighten those that have no idea the benefit of retaining your seed, especially if you're in a relationship, or even if just being a man, period. Because when you're young, we're more inclined to think with our small head than our bigger head. I was young, I was the same way. So my mission, or what I want to do, is put this information out so younger guys can get this and improve their whole lives. Because as you get older, you start thinking with your bigger head rather than your smaller head. But if you could do that when you're younger, you know what kind of empire you could have built for yourself by the time you're in your late 20s or early 30s? You could have a whole big empire. You feel me? Like, if you transmute that energy, that sexual energy, that's the most sexual emotion, that's the most powerful energy in the whole universe. Period, point blank. It's no other energy or emotion that is as strong as sexual. Now, being a man, we have semen, of course. That's life force energy, people. That's we can create another life. Imagine if all men would transmute that energy and put that energy in their purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, transmute that energy. Anytime you have a sexual desire, focus on what you want to accomplish. And by the time you hit 30 years old, if you do this from a teenager, you'll never know poverty because you've been on your purpose the whole time. You're retaining your energy. So, fapping, like I say, we've done that. I know every man have done it. Sometimes, I used to think years ago, this is before I just had knowledge of what the fuck I was doing, it was better to sometimes just handle your own business than to get into a toxic relationship with someone else. A toxic chick or something. Sometimes we need to heal too. Sometimes we are the problem. You know? Not no direction pointed toward men or women. Sometimes everybody have their own demons they have to deal with. And sometimes it's not good to deal with people when you got your own shit to deal with. Sometimes it's better to heal yourself first and deal with your own demons instead of transmuting that energy into someone else. Or someone transmuting that energy unto you. Because that's all we are. We're just big balls of fucking energy. You feel me? So if it's a way to put information out into this whole universe, telling men to its benefits from retaining your seed, I'll let y'all know that, and that's my purpose. So, NoFap and semen retention, they are similar, but they're different. To my understanding, just by me doing some research, NoFap meaning you just not masturbating. However, you are still having sex and probably having orgasms with your girl or whatever. But it's pornography. That's a crazy fucking addiction. I've never been addicted to it. However, I ain't gonna lie and say I've never watched it in my life, because I have. I think all men and women have. And it's an actual sickness. This is an actual fucking disease, people. Pornography. That shit fucks with your mental. It never fuck with mine like that because it wouldn't know something I did all the fucking time. But my research into these topics and then making videos about them, the more I research, it's like it's a serious fucking thing. It's people in this whole universe that's addicted to pornography. You know? Imagine what you could accomplish as young men if you just retain your, instead of busting off, rubbing one out 2 and 3 and 4 times a day. If you just kept that energy, what the fuck you think could happen? What the fuck you think you could accomplish in life? You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know too much about the NoFap thing, but it's just like not masturbating and getting away from watching porn, basically, to my understanding. If I'm wrong, somebody down in the comments leave me, the actual scientific data behind it. But yeah, just not watching porn and being addicted to porn and masturbating and that's like violating yourself in a sense, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I think we all have done it, but it's just something that we need to try to not do. And I want to put this message out to young men, don't violate yourself like that. It's good to do that. Sometimes it's best to do that than to get involved with a toxic woman and go out here catching diseases or whatnot. But when you're young, you actually tend to think with, like I say, a smaller head than a bigger head. But that shit changes as you get older. So I hope that helped some young man out there with the termination or the explanation of the words semen retention, fapping, NoFap, and pornography and all that stuff is toxic. And from my understanding, it fucks with your mental in some kind of way. But that semen retention, y'all, that's some serious shit. And I've been doing it damn near my whole adult life, but didn't know the understanding of it. Didn't even know the actual name for it. But it keeps you young. It keeps you vigor. It makes you glow. Y'all see this glow this morning? Y'all see this glow? And it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. You feel me? You just have a glow and an energy about yourself that's unexplainable. It's hard to explain, people. And you just like an energizer. You go, you go, you go, you go, and you go. So I'm gonna wrap this up. If y'all have any questions, concerns, try to link my email address below so you can contact me by email or messaging me on Facebook if you're my Facebook friend. I'm gonna just keep trying to put content out there. It's a slow growing process, but I feel like when you plant seeds, some of them are gonna fall on good ground and take root. So that's my purpose, that's my mission. Thank y'all for watching. This is Energy God signing out. Enjoy y'all day. I'm out this motherfucker. Peace. Boom.